Hey guys, it's Courtney from Courtney Cooks and More. This is the episode 14 of Around the World series, A Little Taste of Germany. So this dish is called Sauerbraten, and it consists of beef, carrots, onions, and white vinegar, and bay leaves, and also whole cloves, and fresh parsley. This dish is it originated in the western part of Germany, in the Rhineland area, and this dish was traditionally a dish that was simple and easy for people that didn't have a lot of money. But it goes as far back as to some of the greats, like Albert the Great and Charlemagne. And so yeah, this turned out really good. The vinegar really, it's like a sweet stew, and the white vinegar is actually the base. Now you can use white vinegar, or you can use red wine, or you can use red wine vinegar, or you can use apple cider vinegar. It just depends on what you want and what you want to serve with it. That's what kind of vinegar that you use. So tonight, in the first video, as you saw, I just wanted something simple. Like I didn't do any potatoes with it because I didn't want too much starch. So I just did some roasted Brussels sprouts, and then I also did the mozzarella cheese rolls, the dinner rolls, to go with it. Just something light. And this stuff is so good. Here, I want to show it to you. That's what it looks like. Now this dish, it has to be cooked in a way, it takes a long time to make this dish. So this dish was prepared, and it was in the fridge. It has to be in the fridge for 2 to 3 days. And you have to literally stir it every 2 to 3 hours. You have to cover it up and put it in the fridge for 2 to 3 days, and then you have to stir it every 2 to 3 hours for 2 to 3 days. And then you you saw I took the meat out and everything. Well, you let it simmer on the stove. Once you put the meat back in, you let it simmer on the stove for 2 to 3 hours, kind of like a crock pot. That's why I put it in the Dutch oven on top of the stove, because it acted just like a crock pot. Now, if I had put it in the crock pot, it would have probably taken less time, but it would actually be more dry, because the vinegar would have dried up. But this is a sweet stew, but you can taste the flavors of the onions and the carrots from the white vinegar. But like I said, you can use any vinegar. You could use red wine, white wine. There are some in the Rhineland part of Germany who use the dried apricots, or cranberries, or some people use apple wine. But this dish is really, really good, and it's really good on a cold winter's night, just like tonight. So yeah, and it's got carrots and onions and the parsley. So you use 16 ounces of whatever vinegar you want to use, and then you use 2 cups of carrots, 2 cups of onion sliced. I think it's a quarter cup of parsley, the fresh parsley, and then 5 whole cloves. I'm sorry, 5 whole cloves and 3 whole cloves and 5 whole bay leaves, and then your salt and pepper, and it's really, really good. So yeah. And also, you can use any choice of meat that you would like, any choice of beef. And I know in other parts of Germany they use chicken. Some people over there use pork, but beef is the most popular and it's the traditional. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Love you all. Bye bye.